Ken is coming soon on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and we got lucky enough to get a version to try him ahead of time. So, before a couple tutorials, I wanted to make a first video to show you the coolest things I could find about Ken. The character is very unique, very fine-tuned, and not gonna lie, he's gonna be very fun to play. First, despite Fatal Fury being a 4-button game, SNK decided to give Ken pretty much a 6-button gaming. What would be the heavy punch and the heavy kick on Street Fighter 6 would pretty much be forward heavy punch and forward heavy kick, or down forward heavy punch or down forward heavy kick for the sweep or the down fierce. Ken has got pretty much the same run as Street Fighter 6 that he can follow up into either a cancel, he can get a powered up Shoryuken, he can get the step kick, and also of course the overhead kick, along with a powered up Dragon Lash and powered up Tatsu. Of course, you have an EX version of this, which allows you to create combos in Fatal Fury. One of the most unique things about Ken in Fatal Fury is that all of his EX moves are cancelable into supers. Whether it's level 1, level 2 or hidden gear, all of them work from an EX Shoryuken and a couple more of Ken's EX specials. You can do it off EX Hadoken or even EX Jinrai. And of course you can also cancel the EX follow-ups to the EX run, which means the step kick can be cancelled into super, but also the overhead kick could be cancelled into super, or of course into any other EX moves. And just like in Street Fighter 6, his run Tatsu allows you to create juggles if you juggle an opponent with it. You can create some very cool combos with this. Another cool feature is that the Dragon Lash when juggled will side switch the opponents, giving you a ground bounce, allowing you to do another special or a super. And of course I know there is no drive rush in Fatal Fury, but you know what? He kinda has a fireball drive rush. Since you can cancel EX into EX, you could cancel the EX fireball into the EX run and follow it up with anything you want. Could be of course step kick, could be Tatsu, could be pretty much anything you want. You could cancel it if that's negative, but you can pretty much convert a fireball from a good distance. And more importantly, if the opponent happens to be blocking, you could either do the EX Dragon Lash, which is plus on block, or even do the overhead follow-up to open him up. You best JD these fireballs, because the pressure looks insane. Ken also has the ER EX Tatsu that kinda looks incredible. The distance it covers is absolutely insane, and it can even land cross-up. Surely we'll find some very interesting setups with this. He can also Tiger Knee that EX Tatsu, the same way Kimberly can Tiger Knee hers on Street Fighter 6, and it gives pretty much a very similar way you can either stay into place or go for the EX Tatsu Tiger Knee hop, which is actually quite hard to input to cover a lot of distance very quickly. He also got a lot of very cool corner juggles, since he can of course DP into DP, and you know, if you like Shoryukens, you could pretty much do 3 in a row in the corner, or 5 if you want to count the Shoryu Ripper and the level 2. And aside from this, of course, he can cancel his EX Shoryuken into the Air EX Tatsu, that if you delay, you can still land and do another Shoryuken. And one more thing is, his level 2 is breakable, so you can still break it to get another DP after, and create some more fun combos. Ken has a Fireball feint. That's his only feint, while most characters have about 2. And he can pretty much use it off his forward heavy punch to create a +1 situation. And of course, knowing that you could still do an EX Fireball that is cancelable into pretty much anything, that can create some very interesting mind games on block. His Wild Punish damage is absolutely insane. His forward roundhouse, which is pretty much the forward roundhouse from Street Fighter 6, is only cancelable into run, specifically to create big damage. Even meterless, you can create good situations with very heavy damage if you punish the whiff throw. And of course, if you would want big damage of it, you could cancel it into a super to get even more. And one of the very cool things I could find is, by doing a Just Defend Tatsu in the air, you can pretty much get very cool conversions, whether mid-screen or in the corner. Of course, this did not work on all the DPs I've used. Some of the DPs that are multi-hitting would actually interrupt that Tatsu, but most of the DPs that do only one hit will lose clean, even if they're breakable. And of course, you can do the same using some more supers at the end to get even more damage. And damage is kind of ridiculous. And if you want some sauce in the corner, you can add some more to juggle from the EX fireball into another run, into another super. Ken overall looks incredibly fun in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. SNK did an incredible job at translating not only his Street Fighter move, but also make him move well within the framework of Fatal Fury. If you're looking for more Ken, check out our tutorial, our combo video, or of course tune into our stream or to my stream, twitch.tv/gdamascus, to take a look at more, as I will definitely play the character. Character is very fun. Let me know what you think in comments, and see you soon for more fighting games on Universal.